Hello, it's Mara from Houseplants, New Jersey. Today we're going to be talking about my pregnant onion. I was laying in bed and I was starting to fall asleep, and it was so nice and I was so comfortable. And then all of a sudden I hear boom, 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 and I'm thinking someone's breaking into the house. It wasn't someone breaking into the house, it was my pregnant onion got top heavy and fell onto the floor, broke. I can't even tell you how many leaves it broke. So we're gonna have to size up this plant. All right. So I put it into a bigger pot, but it's just not big enough. And I need to just size it up to like a bigger pot. So right now, I'm just gonna angle you down. I broke so many leaves. The flower that was on it broke off. The leaves that were on it broke off. But luckily, this plant thrives in the winter, so we'll be okay. All right, so I'm gonna angle you down right now. All right, you see it? It's like laying on its side, basically. And then what I'm gonna do is I have a chunky mix here, and we're gonna put all this soil in here. Actually, let me just, let me just dump it in here because we got to get this in here. All right, there we go. Ta-da. So we needed it up a little further. We're going to make a hole here, make a dent, I should say. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take this plant out. Now, this is the tricky part. I don't want to really crack all the roots, but I mean, what are you going to do? I'm going to pull it out as much as I can. There's a lot of, look at all these roots that are still in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that soil that was in there and like kind of break it up inside so it's not so much in shock. Look at all these roots. We got to get rid of some of these. Get rid of these. Here's another pregnant onion. We'll drop that back in there. All right. Now the pregnant onion, it grows from bumps on its bulb. All right, let me just make sure that there's no more bulb bumps. All right, and then what we're going to do is we're going to take these roots and just twirl them in there, pack it in really, really well. All right, we're going to pack it in really, really well. And then I'm not going to put it in front of a window. I'm going to put it actually under like a really strong grow light because this is a succulent, okay? And wait, let me just hold on, let me just make a bigger hole. All right. And we have to have that bulb above the soil a little bit. I just wish it didn't break. This is my friend's plant. It's an heirloom plant for her. Her family came here from Eastern Europe. So they're Eastern European, and they came here during the Holocaust, like right before the Holocaust, I have to say. So they kind of escaped the Holocaust, but they brought this plant on the ship with them. And we were both like, why would they bring a plant on the ship? But then we realized that this plant fights diseases and infection and heals diseases and infection. So that's why they brought it on the ship with them, because they knew that they were going to be on the ship for months and months. And then it wound up fighting all of their infections and diseases. And God forbid if anybody got cut or something like that, I mean, it would help. So that's why they did it. Hold on 1 second. I'm just going to go get some water. All right. So I'm just gonna water this in and wait. I wanted to. I'm so sad that it fell from like, I would say a good 6 feet in the air to the ground, and it's not what I wanted. But hey, shit happens, and it is a plant, and it does live on. So no matter how good of a plant parent you are, sometimes things are going to happen. Like, you can't just expect everything to be perfect. So now that I'm watering it now, I suspect that I'm probably not going to have to water it again for another month or so. Beautiful plant. I mean, you got to admit, that is pretty cool. So if you're looking for something different, definitely go with the pregnant onion. It is definitely a cool plant, but I'm just sad that we broke how many leaves? One, two, three, three leaves, four, and the flower. It was so happy where it was. I'm looking at this right now. It's starting to settle in. But those roots are connecting with the soil. So that's what I'm waiting for the water to come out of the pot. So that's what I'm waiting for. Because once that water comes out of the pot, that means it's fully drained in and it's pretty much settling into its new home. All right. I can't believe I wasted this many roots. Like, this is a lot of roots here. Look at all these beautiful roots. There's a lot here. But hey, shit happens, like I said. And if this plant is over 100 years old, I mean, it could survive a little bit of root damage. So, and I did tell my friend who gave it to me, and she was like, "Ah, it'll be fine." I think this needed to be repotted anyway. Like, look at the amount of roots that it had in such a small pot. Had it since last February, I would say, and then it didn't do anything for me for all of summer at all. And then I came to find out it thrives in the winter. So that's probably why. I mean, it's used to that climate. All right. Thank you. Have a good night. Bye.